Okay, we have some new identities. Power reducing. That is, we go from sine squared u to a situation where there's no power anymore. The square is gone. The square is gone. The square is gone. Okay. And you can see this example of where they used it. They had to split it up into two pieces, so they did the inside first, and they multiplied it out, and then they came back and they did it again. Okay, and that's very much like the example problem I'm going to show you. So I guess notice just generally that we use cosine for every single one of these. Cosine for every single one. And I guess cosine, it puts the negative with sine, it puts the negative with where the sine would be for tangent, but it keeps the positive for itself. I guess that sounds about like cosine. Okay, so let's go down here and look at the example problem that I'm going to have. We have cosine x to the fourth power is the same thing as saying cosine squared x squared. And of course I can say, according to that up there, let me go look up there. Instead of saying cosine squared x, I can say that. Okay, so I'm going to say that. I'm going to say 1 plus cosine 2x over 2, and I'm going to square that instead. Okay. Well, this helps a little, and it lets me say 1, and then my middle term is going to be 2 of these cosine 2x's, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to have to say cosine squared 2x, all over 2 squared, which is 4. All right, so I FOILed that out, that top part. That's how I got this part down here. And now let's see, let's go ahead and we can do it again. We'll say 1 plus 2 cosine 2x. And here's where we do it again. We say, what's the cosine of that? Well, I say 1 plus cosine, and then I double the angle. So now it's 4x over 2. Okay, if you recall, that's what we're doing up here. We double this angle, we double it, and we put it over 2 with the, well, we add it to 1 first. Anyway, that's what I did down there. So if I can go down there. I added it to 1, I doubled the angle, and I divided by 2. Okay, so I had to do it again. And oh, by the way, the 4 is still down there. Okay, so if I multiply top and bottom by 2, I'm going to get 2 plus 4 cosine 2x plus 1 plus cosine 4x over top and bottom by 2. I have 8 down here. I can combine a couple of things, and I will say it equals, let me put the 1/8 out in front, and I can combine the 1 and the 2 and get 3, and then I'll say 4 cosine 2x, and then I'll say cosine 4x. Okay, I admit that yours takes longer, and I may have a video to help you get started, because I admit it's longer. You have to the 8th power, so I'll see what I can do to help you.